make sure everything's working.
Yeah.
Before
We've run into enough
I know.
troubles this season.
YouTube, now live on your channel. That's a good sign, I guess.
That's a good sign. Good job.
Woo!
Oh, we got to remember to announce that we're over 1,000.
I know, I
downloads.
wrote that down as one of the things.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I want to make sure I talk about that. Yeah, alright, cool. Yeah, I like shifted us a little bit.
Okay.
Just so I could actually I could watch this a little bit closer and
Okay.
not be like
Oh,
over
right.
here.
Yeah.
So I could like chill over here.
That's a good move.
Yeah, working on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Finding my groove. All right, ready to record.
Sure.
All right, welcome back.
Hey, we did it.
Yeah,
Kind of.
yeah.
I didn't prepare for this one at all, but
Neither
hey,
did I.
but we're here, so.
Yeah, numero
28, that's going to be
dos eight.
Vente y Ocho?
Sure.
No, not Vente.
That's what's that? Medium in
yeah, no, it's
Starbucks or small in Starbucks?
20. It's 20. Well,
Tall-
it's the large.
tall
It's
in
20
Starbucks.
ounces.
It's the biggest one in Starbucks.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
I've never ordered one personally, but Vente
Really?
is 20.
Really? You've
in
never?
Italian. I haven't. I'm not a coffee drinker. What do you want out of me?
Yeah, that's true. I am. I got two right in front
Right.
of us.
There we go.
Right.
So yeah, number 28. Welcome back. I'm Andy.
I'm Zach.
We're gonna talk about a little bit about golf.
Yeah.
PGA Tour. I didn't watch anything this weekend, so you're gonna have to tell me a little about it. But
Sure. I'm gonna.
Even though you didn't watch it
No.
either.
No, but I did a little bit of research.
Okay, that's good at least.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like who the hell cares at this point in the season right now? You've
Well-
got to be so closely connected to the tour to be.
I think people that are winning.
Yeah, people that are gambling, people that are winning, well,
Yeah.
people that are on tour. Clearly, everyone's going to care in that situation.
They care.
But like a casual fan, honestly,
Yeah.
like there's.
And we're pushing that, and we're on the verge. Like, we have a golf podcast, but we
Yeah.
are pushing it.
I consider myself a pretty big fan of golf,
Yeah.
and there are times where I have no interest in watching a tournament.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much only because I have other things going on. Like I was in New York City this past weekend,
Right.
so I didn't have an opportunity to watch a whole lot of golf.
No.
You know, the NFL season
Oh,
is taking
shit,
over right now
that's why.
too.
Front nine.
That's the front end. We are, yeah, we're-
Well, that was kind of turn. That was a little turn-esque.
sure. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We'll get there.
We
But
pre-turned.
all right, so yeah, if we're gonna be on the front nine, why don't we talk about the recent tournament that
Yeah.
I don't know which one it was.
Summerlin.
The Summerland?
Well, no, it was at Summerlin.
Oh,
The-
TPC out in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
That I remember.
Yeah,
okay.
we talked about Vegas.
All right.
The Vegas
Little bit.
stretch.
I recall that I picked Chesson Hadley.
Yeah,
He had a good Thursday. I watched Thursday. So there's
There, you got something.
now it's all coming back to me.
Yeah.
It's like
It was
Celine
such a-
Dion.
All coming back to me now.
It's a good song.
We've seen her house.
Who's that? You?
Celine. Yeah.
We have, like, including
Oh,
me or somebody else? 'Cause
I'm
I don't
assuming
think,
you've seen it.
I don't think I have.
I saw it with Gary
I don't know what you're talking
and your
about.
aunt and uncle.
Oh, she lives down in Jupiter? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that, so I don't think I have.
Yeah. I think she's close to Ernie.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Ernie Els.
Yeah.
And that
Oh, the Big E's. All right, so yeah, we're talking golf, baby.
we brought it back. How about that?
Nice.
Yeah, we're good.
So they're out in Vegas.
Yeah.
Um,
So actually, Sammy Sideburns had a good first 2 days. I think he
Uh-huh.
shot like a 63, 60 something. So he was up there. He had
Okay.
shot +1 on the last day. So, but I think he was only a couple off. Like he was in like third place going into the final day.
Yeah,
So
he's-
he almost had like a
he's off to a
really
good start this season.
yeah. He had a really good start.
Who are we congratulating? Who's our winner?
Him, Sung J M,
So JM, nice.
62 on Sunday.
All right, cool.
Took it down.
I feel like there was another Korean up there at the top early,
Ah,
but it was one of the guys that I wasn't as familiar with.
I don't know. I seriously was like,
Okay.
I was very selective in who I was picking. Of like, oh, what'd this person do? What'd this person do?
Gotcha.
Like my pick did not make the cut. So way to go, Ricky.
Oh, Ricky. We had such high hopes for him.
Yeah. So I did
It's
more.
not-
I did
it's
some
not
research.
gonna happen.
Him and Spieth, baby's due in November.
They each have them.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
So I'm not picking Ricky until at least January.
no, I'm gonna be realistic now, and I'm gonna say he's done.
Done?
I I don't want to say that. I do think it, but I don't want to say it. So
Yeah, he's pretty.
I think he's done. But I will
He
say
almost made the
that
cut.
he's not going to have a good season. I'd like to be surprised, but I don't see it happening.
No.
So is that
Yeah, that's fair.
okay?
And that's why I was just like I'm done with Ricky until
It's regrettable, but
until then. Until I see something.
okay.
He was
if
one off the cut.
if I somehow change to become a optimist, then
Yeah.
maybe I'll be back. But
when that happens.
I'm gonna try and act like a realist instead.
Yeah. The other one was Roy Sabatini. I think he was third-ish.
Okay.
But I feel like he was like really popular 10 years ago, maybe even longer,
Yeah, he was.
with the big belts and the funky cowboy hat,
Uh-huh.
and then just disappeared. And then he's been back in a lot of these events.
Yeah, he had a strong end of the season last year, right?
Yeah. So he's just rolling it right on through.
How about that? Maybe he's
keeping
been working. Maybe he's been
I-
just grinding.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what's going on in his life, but it seems to be working.
We'll have to get on it.
Yeah. That was pretty much it. That's
Yeah.
all I got. Like,
Jeez, yeah. I wish
I
I could,
really didn't care.
I wish I had like any type of opinion to give right now. Just like anything.
Well, it's funny because we do there's like a description you could put on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
for what this whole thing's about,
Oh, sure.
and I was like, we talk about golf, or like it's a podcast about golf, but mostly not.
Okay, yeah.
I added the mostly not today.
Today, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, we're gonna stretch it. It's
Right.
gonna be a golf podcast, like in quotes,
Yes.
but in reality, nah.
No, it's I mean we do try and focus on
Yeah, I think yeah.
the hot topics, but
Right.
it's the time of year where it's not like critical to be
Right.
like heavily invested into it.
Right, and a lot of the stuff I think. Well, we're going to talk about some quality golf stuff in the turn.
Sure. Oh, that's right. It doesn't have to be PGA related.
Yeah, it could just be golf,
Right.
just golf.
All right. So let's give away our award,
Yeah,
and then
So-
we'll move right on to it. I'd say.
yeah. So Thursday, Friday, Kevin Chappell.
Okay.
So he was
Chappie.
which I was surprised. He only has one win.
For all of his time on tour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I feel like he was popular like
There was
2013.
there was a time where
2014.
he was a recognizable name and like
Yeah.
he was.
He had
The thing he was never a breakthrough player.
No. But he was one of those like top ranked amateurs. It was the Valero, by the way, that
his,
he won.
his victory. Okay.
And then
That's a nice one to win too, because that's right before the Masters and gets you in. Like,
Yeah,
that's a big deal right there.
it's huge.
Yeah. I remember DA Points won that one.
The points.
Yeah, I picked him on my fantasy league on my team that year because I liked his name. I figured he would score the points out there, and he
Well, he
certainly
did.
did.
Too many at the points.
Right.
But he's
That other dime. Yeah. That. Geez, that feels like a year ago.
who was it? Oh, he's from Fresno, UCLA grad. Like I thought he was like the mini DJ.
Kevin Chappell. Yeah.
Yeah, they look similar.
Uh huh.
Not in bank accounts.
I wonder if he's a party animal too.
Mm,
Oh, not in bank accounts. No, certainly not.
Yeah. But yeah, he was just like a promising amateur player. He just was big, like
Yeah, well, if he's still
2014.
playing, it means he's had a successful career for sure.
Yeah. Well, and he came off back surgery in 2018,
Ah,
so he was playing through that. Had surgery in 2018, so
yeah,
it makes sense. Like he's just kind of. I feel like even now he's probably still just getting used to.
right. That's not surprising to see him on the bottom of the leaderboard. Then,
Yeah.
like,
And then-
you have to be someone like Tiger to come back from back surgery quickly.
Right. And then the other one, Chappie was +7 for his 2 days.
Okay.
Bill Haas, sorry, Bill, we spawned that into
Yeah, we were talking
existence.
about Bill Haas not too long ago. Yeah,
last week.
was it?
Yeah, because the Smallerson Walrus.
Oh yeah.
The dads playing together in the Masters.
So yeah, Bill and Jay, and
Yeah. So that
Damn.
was it. Sorry, Bill.
that's a bummer. We should next time we won't bring you up.
Yeah. Our apologies.
Yeah, although he made the cut.
Yeah.
It's always a success if you made the cut.
Right. And I think Bill Haas, much like the Smallerus, he probably, he's just going out to compete.
Sure.
You know,
Oh,
small-
Sadler? Yeah.
Yes.
Kevin Sadler?
Yeah, he doesn't probably need money.
No.
It's not like a money thing. It's just a competitive thing at this point.
Sure, yeah.
Where Bill Haas, cause
And, get yourself some exemptions to
big events.
Exact big events. Like, it's just so you can be there, and it's definitely something you want to be shooting for.
Right, for sure. And then the other part of it was he's already won the FedEx Cup.
Stadler did?
No.
Oh, Haas.
Yeah, 2011. He won in very dramatic fashion too.
Really?
Remember the water
no,
shot?
I don't remember. This has been over 10 years ago, huh?
Yeah, the water shot. That was the second playoff hole second of 3 playoff holes with Hunter Mahan at East Lake.
Damn.
Hit a ball left into the water, but it was like half in the water, half in the mud.
Oh.
And he hit a ridiculous. Essentially, it was a bunker shot. This
right.
is how he played it.
Yeah.
And yeah, got it up and down.
Huh.
Tied the hole, went under the third hole, and won it.
God, that's amazing.
And then it's like Hunter Mahan. Like, where's he been? Who was one of my favorite, if not one of my if not my favorite golfer to watch.
Sure, yeah, he was fun to watch. Yeah, I really liked Hunter Mahan back in the day.
Yeah.
I remember him leaving a tournament because his wife went into labor. A tournament that he was leading.
Oof.
Yeah. This was probably only like 5 years ago.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt bad for him, but also happy for him at the same time. It's like, hey, that's. Or if you don't want kids as like myself, then it's like that's 2 bummers at once. You're missing out on a victory and you're having a kid. It's like, oh,
that's good.
Yeah, talk about adding insult to injury.
Right. 0 for 2 today. Whew. It was a rough Sunday.
Well, I guess you would see that one coming. That one's not coming up on by surprise.
You never know.
You never know. All right, so yeah, congrats to Sungjae Im
and Bill Haas and Kevin Chaffel for coming back onto the tour. You're back. He's back.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah,
this is the big one.
Have we done it?
Yeah, we made it a whole 11 minutes.
Good. Yeah, that's actually probably one of our quickest front nines.
Yeah,
for good reason. Let's just get out of here. We don't need to talk about it anymore.
Turn, which we started at the turn. We went to the front nine.
That's right. We're back. Yeah, we're back to the turn. So we have a handful of topics we want to talk about.
Yeah.
I know you want to talk about the tournament that was held at Scranton this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about my trip to New York, just like briefly.
And I want to talk about baseball.
And our slogans, though, that we teased last week.
Yeah.
So.
And we didn't forget. Oh, no. You know what? I don't want to forget. Never mind. Talk about it later.
With 1,000?
No.
1,000 listens? Downloads?
No, but we could start with that.
Why don't we start with that?
Yeah.
We have surpassed 1,000 downloads. It only took us 100 shows to get there.
Hey, we're on number 28.
Yeah, so.
Thanks for all of your ears.
Yeah, we do appreciate everybody who does listen. We're hoping to get more, so tell your friends. We've never really advertised or tried to get more people to listen.
No. Put zero effort. as little as possible.
I think at the beginning we did a little bit, but it was quickly.
Yeah, we need like someone to do that because.
But now there's over 1,000 downloads, so
I know.
We're really hitting our stride.
We just need to get someone who likes the idea of working for free.
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe they could get some sponsors, and then if they get them, be like, you just keep that money. That's your payment.
Yeah, I think it's a tall order to find someone who enjoys working for free.
Yeah, and for us.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. I feel like
I could just do more. I can try to do more.
Yeah.
But we'll probably end up hurting us in the long run. I've got to be honest.
I don't know. My off season's coming up, so.
That's true. Yeah.
You just like combine everything from the last 28.
Yeah.
Of these things and just go, all right.
Yeah, do something with it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, see, my problem, too, is that the NFL season started up, and as a co-owner of the Green Bay Packers, I've got busy weekends.
Did they win?
Yeah, we had a barn burner up in at Paul Brown Stadium in the Queen City.
Yeah, I knew that one was close.
Yeah, went to overtime. Mason Crosby missed like 2 field goals and an extra point leading up to that.
You know who doesn't miss? Justin Tucker. He's on my team.
Mason Crosby was his previous 27 leading to that. He went 100% last season.
All right.
Like, he's a solid guy. He had some off moments, but, won the game when...
Thank God.
When it was... Yeah, he would have been... on ostracized if he missed 4.
Would you have?
No, I would have advocated to keep him.
Okay.
Because he's the Packers' most leading scorer, like the leadingest scorer.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I feel like kickers end up being the
well, when you have a long tenure and you're good,
Yeah.
then you end up getting most points for a team.
Yeah, I tried to watch a baseball game.
Yeah. Oh, the playoffs are happening right there too.
Yankees and Red Sox, that game.
That wild card game, it was
Yeah.
awesome.
Made it half an inning. I was like, this sucks. This is so unbearable.
I watched the entire game.
That's why.
And I actually haven't been watching a lot of baseball this year.
It was
either,
like
but,
the 7th inning or something. Like
Okay.
It was like a point where I probably could have stuck it out, and I was just like, no.
at the end, I may have quit at the very end too, because it had potential to come down and be a good game, but then the Sox kind of just snuck away.
Yeah.
And it ended up being not very close, but it was on the cusp of being a close game.
And then what was the other thing that I want to brush over is Bryson Brooks. We talked about that.
We're not supposed to talk about them.
No,
though,
via text we had talked about because their match.
Oh yeah, because they are doing the match number 5 the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
12 holes.
Which is weird.
It is weird, but that sets up nicely for Brooks, because I remember hearing a quote by him back, years ago, basically talking about how boring golf is and how he wishes it was like 12 or 13 holes rather than 18, because he gets sick of it by towards the end.
There was something I read, and it was something on like Twitter or something, and it was like,
So it's valid.
oh yeah, of course. But it was like, it's the perfect combination of how many holes they each wanted to play. Brooks 0, Bryson 24. So they were like, how about 12? All right, we'll do 12.
That's pretty good.
We'll go 50-50. We'll go to take it to 12.
Yeah, 0. Can we go with 0? Like, yeah, I don't think
One
Brooks
hole.
wanted that. But I think they both probably have these ego complexes, because if they didn't, they wouldn't be doing this shit. This is just to get eyes on them.
It's
and maybe a payout too.
I'm sure they're getting paid.
Right.
And that was one of the things is the what is that thing called? Player something like impact program. I think that's the name of it. So there's like $40 million in a pool.
Okay.
And whatever players they think have the most impact on the game of golf over that year,
This season, yeah.
they divvy it up between
So stupid, but I guess maybe it's
gonna be good for those
It
two.
incentivizes the people to, be a good ambassador to the game,
Right.
and
So
then you bring more people in. So I guess it is a smart kind
And
of
it's
marketing concept to the sport itself.
Yeah, and I think one of the things was like a football player gets a contract for the season or 5 years.
Yeah, and then
It has
there's
nothing to do with-
incentives in there, like if you.
But there's also nothing to do with their performance, not necessarily anything besides, yes, you could have incentives. But I meant like they get a contract for 10 years, 150 mil. There you go. That's how much you're getting paid every year from here until then. Where golfers, it's just like, well, if we don't play well, we're out.
Correct.
But you could still be like Rory and Ricky.
Yeah, that's true. Even without winning tournaments or scoring high.
Like Ricky could have a huge impact on the game of golf and never win another event.
Right.
So, but actually, I think they said the most likely person to win it. Do you know who it is? Or get the most percentage?
I would think maybe Hideki.
Tiger.
Still, that's awesome.
He's not going to hit a ball in the whole year.
And he still would have the biggest impact.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when he got his foundation and
Yeah.
like everything that he's been a part of, but like part of the tough thing about that is he's had everything established for so many years. Like he has such a leg up
Right.
on the other people, so it doesn't seem all that fair.
But he got there by winning.
Yeah.
You get up into that position because he won.
Right, but
Same thing with
if they're
Rory.
basing this thing on this year's ability to get,
I also agree with that.
I mean, granted, he does have the ability to do that, but it's based on his past,
Right. It has
rather
nothing
than
to do
rather
with
than what he does this year.
Right, and that's why someone like Max Homa, who's really active on like Twitter and Instagram or whatever.
Okay,
Like I think
I'd like to see like charitable people and
That's
people who
also
do
true.
work with foundations that get kids playing and learn how to that whole teed up program or whatever.
Yeah. There's like First
Or
Tee.
First Tee, that one.
That's a big one.
Yeah, the players who are involved with programs like that should be the people who are high on that list, because getting getting the youth to get involved in the game and care about it is what's important.
At least 2 youths.
2 youths?
At least 2. You got to get at least 2 youths involved.
Right. If they get 2, then tennis is going to beat the hell out of golf later on.
There you go. Yeah.
So
this was a massive failure.
Right. It would be if you got 2, but yeah.
I got 2 youths out of this whole thing.
It's not enough.
All right, so anyway.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I thought originally that it sounded kind of stupid, but it probably is in the long run smart to incentivize these guys to get more people interested.
Yeah, we'll see how it all plays out, and if they adapt or adjust.
I'll forget about it.
Yeah, I won't. I got this.
Good.
So yeah. Anyway, Brooks, Bryson, day after Turkey Day.
Oh yeah, you were saying that how you wanted to live stream it.
Yeah. Well, we can't show the video, but we could comment on it.
Yeah. We'll look into that.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
It
We'll maybe that one.
Yes, we're gonna. Yeah.
We'll get some people over.
We'll table it. We'll shelf this one.
Yeah. There we go. Put it on the back burner.
Yes.
I feel like that was in a song. I think it was a Dispatch song.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sing, but
No, I think
I really wish I could.
Yeah, you was thinking about one of them. Oh, sing?
Yeah.
There were times in my life where I thought it would be cool, and it certainly would be very beneficial to be able to sing well. But
Yeah.
I also don't care.
Yeah.
I go back and forth on that one. Like I'd like to be able to play piano or like any instrument well.
Yeah, but you could.
And you can do that. You can learn. You
Right.
can learn how to sing too. Like there are ways to exercises and training to get better. There is natural talent, obviously, but you can.
Someone give me a voice coach. Stat.
Yeah, I don't want a voice coach.
Maybe we need one.
We probably do. I don't want one though.
I don't. Let's be honest. I'm not going through that shit.
No, I guarantee
Right.
you're not.
So we're going from Turkey Day to another feathered animal. Where's Clucky?
Well, I wasn't supposed to bring him.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, just as an every week thing, even though it wasn't
Yeah.
the.
Just to sit him down somewhere and just have him hang.
Oh, damn! I didn't even think about it.
I know. That's why I brought it up.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
Well, okay. You got to beat it into my brain now. I'm supposed to.
I just wanted to see if you would bring it.
Okay.
I thought about
Him.
texting you. Him?
Him. I think it's a him. It's a rooster, so it's got to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. It's not a chicken.
No.
So fair enough.
All right. Cool. So but yeah, if everyone's clamoring for Clucky to be on
Clamoring
screen,
for the cluck.
we'll bring him in.
Yeah, Oliver texted me. He was like, "Hey man, I want to see the cluck."
He did not.
No, he did not. He hasn't.
If
I don't think,
if anyone
I
would, it
honestly
would be
don't-
him.
I honestly don't think he's ever listened to this.
I doubt he has. Although I've talked to him about it before, so.
Yeah, there's one thing to talk about and be like, "Oh yeah, you guys do a golf podcast," and then, "Hey, I listened to your golf podcast."
It is
Very different things.
very, very different.
Do you want to do the slogans first, and then
Sure. Yeah, we should finish with the tournament.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't know how long I'll talk about it.
All right. So the slogans. I think I brought up last week that the DiGiorno one was a classic.
It's not
that I liked.
delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Did I bring up Sleepy's?
No.
Okay, because that one, the mattress company, Sleepy's for the rest of your life.
That's a good one.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, that's sneaky.
Yeah, it's sneaky good, and it's halfway between a slogan and a jingle too.
Yeah,
because
that's
it
like
does-
every kiss begins with K.
Yeah. Oh, see, yeah, they're very similar in that
Mhm.
way. Yeah.
And like one day I just realized I was like, oh, that's what they're literally saying.
Yes.
Like K Jewelers. I was like, every kiss does begin with a K.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Yep. That's
It's-
how you spell the word.
Yeah. Same thing with the rest of your life. You know,
Yeah.
it's.
See, that one would have went right over my head. I think that one's like.
I think for years it did go over my head.
I think that one's too good.
It's great, and then it hit me one day. I was like, oh well, now I know where I'm getting my mattresses from here on out.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Rogue text. We got
Yeah.
a rogue text.
Yeah. We make friends by accident. I don't know. That's one of our forecasters is coming in with that. Is that a slogan from somewhere that we don't know about?
Oh, a body shop or a tow truck company.
Oh, we make friends by accident. That's pretty good then.
I like that one.
Yeah. See, if you're aware that it's a towing company, like if you're seeing the label,
Yeah.
that's
Which
really
is fitting.
Good. It is
fitting for this podcast, considering we talk about Slow Down, Move Over every week.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So I was thinking of.
Go
ahead.
I heard this isn't like. I mentioned how I was in New York City recently, like over the weekend.
We didn't really talk about
that
at all.
Well, no, I brought it up in the
pre-turn.
In the pre-turn, yeah. But that is a city that kind of has slogans. Like there's "Forget about it," you know.
Yeah. City that never sleeps.
City that never sleeps. Vegas has what happens
City.
in Vegas is whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yep.
Like that was a traveling marketing thing that kind of went pretty well, and like people still say it to this day. They say it for other things.
Mm-hmm.
There was a movie with that title. But yeah, the "Forget About It," and then another one that I like about New York City, I got to see it live, was "I'm walking here." I saw it happen live. There was someone was crossing.
Did everyone clap? Stop.
No. I mean,
bravo. Thank you. What a performance.
They see it all the time. Like it was when I went out west when I was 9 years old, and like all I wanted to do on that vacation was see a tumbleweed. And like it was like the second to last day it happened on a month-long trip.
My mom and I drove out to Spokane, Washington. We wanted to see a buffalo.
Okay.
We struck out.
Oh, it sucks.
And then Amy and I drove back. Still no buffalo.
No buffalo. How about bison?
Nope. No large creatures.
No large bovine? Furry bovine?
No moose.
That stinks.
I don't even remember what animals I saw out there.
You see a lot of wildlife over there. It's we saw a black bear when we were driving through Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm sorry, a grizzly. What the hell am I saying? Black
whatever.
bears were all over the place in the West, but we saw a grizzly, and that was
that's big.
pretty exciting. But the "I'm walking here"
was
fantastic. This person shouldn't have been walking there because it was it was a green light the other way.
Oh, yeah.
And
they're in their car. They can't hear you.
Yeah, like they're banging on the hood of the car the same way. It was beautiful. It took me right back to Midnight Cowboy, Dustin Hoffman.
I felt like it was a Seinfeld. I thought you were going to go Seinfeld.
Oh well,
I'm sure it was in there.
Oh, they've used it there. I mean, they use it in Back to the Future too. Maybe even multiple Back to the Futures. But yeah, that's a phrase that has been in pop culture since the 70s. Well, since Midnight Cowboy came out.
Well, think about.
I felt like it may have been like a Pacino line too, but it's Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah,
you can picture Pacino banging on the hood of a car, yelling, "I'm walking here."
What was the one where he was blind?
Blind?
Yeah, Pacino was blind.
I don't know. I didn't see Serpico.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
That probably wasn't it.
And I'm not like super into movies. Like
Okay.
I'll watch a movie once and be like, okay, I watched that movie.
Yeah.
And then the people will be like,
I never even saw Scarface, and I know he's not blind in that, but that's
not blind.
That's a classic Pacino.
Blinded by.
He was Devil's Advocate. He was the devil.
No.
And I didn't see that either.
Mm.
Al Pacino. Let's see. He was in Jack and Jill. The Adam Sandler movie.
Someone tell us what the fuck movie that was. It's annoying.
Oh, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But
It's
while
not.
you look it up, I can.
I'm
talk
not looking it up.
All right, good.
I'm over it.
Good. I was.
All right. Jingles, slogans. I'm going back.
Okay.
I was thinking of golf ones. What could be greater than golf with a gator?
Oh yeah.
Gator golf.
Oh yeah, the toy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That one's stuck in my brain.
I haven't thought about that in over 20 years, but
Yeah.
I
was
mean,
like,
I knew exactly what you were saying. Yeah.
That was the first one that popped into my head. And then I actually like PXG.
I like their logo.
Yeah. It's such a good logo. And I think it fits the brand.
Exactly. It's
So
bold.
well.
It's bold.
Yeah.
And it's I like the symmetry in it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
What was the one? Scent of a Woman.
Ah.
With that other guy.
Hoo-ah!
Sure.
Hoo-ah! Yeah, that's scent of a woman. Well, that makes sense because if he's blind, yeah,
He's using his senses.
Yeah, the scent. Yeah, and he talks about. Yeah, he's like filthy in that movie. Actually, I've never seen it either, but I know some.
Yeah, I just remember
some really funny lines that he's. That he does.
My other golf one was PXG. Nobody makes the clubs we do. Period. And I was like, that's a really good one for PXG.
Yeah,
I like that one.
I think it's okay. I don't find it
because no one has like, I mean, like, I don't know. I just don't like the other ones as much, I guess, because I can't even think of them, and I literally am around them all day.
Yeah.
We don't even sell PXG, but I still know their shit.
See, Titleist doesn't even like need anything because they're just so.
They don't care.
But they're like, there's those bumper stickers that you'll see that say, "I'd rather be driving a Titleist."
That's a good one.
That is nice.
That's not even their, not even like a company one. My non-golf one was BASF. We don't make a lot of the products you buy. We make a lot of the products you buy better.
Oh yeah.
I was like, good for you.
Right.
How can I get that job? Well,
pretty good.
Do what Gary does, actually.
Right.
Yeah. You could do that.
Be a designer, yeah.
Yeah, that's literally the job.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, there's marketing is done well, and there's so many good
Yeah.
slogans out there. I don't know why, but like I must have just been thinking about pizza one night because I thought about the DiGiorno.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm sure I'll think of some more like as the weeks pass. I'm like, ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that like always stick out. Or Jingle was Mr. Clean.
Oh, yes. Oh, jingles. We can't even get started on jingles.
Jingles next week.
Yeah.
Jingles are next week. We're going to think it's a good jingles because I got a banger.
Right. I won a 50-50 last night.
Oh, I heard.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
They go, oh, guess who won the 50-50? I go, Andy. They're like, how'd you know? Did he tell you? I was like, no, but who else would fucking win that? And why would you bring it up?
Well, yeah. Well, someone wins every week, you know.
Yeah.
But if they brought it up, it was because that. Yeah.
Right.
Yes,
The
that was
dude
exciting.
with the
That was
horseshoe
fun.
up his ass, that guy won. That's my assumption.
Yeah, you know, even what's that old saying? The sun shines on a dog's ass twice a year.
There you go.
I've heard that one before, right?
Nope. But it's our new jingle. That's our slogan.
It's a combination of two. Even the sun shines on a dog's ass, and like the broken watch is good twice a day.
Oh yeah. Or those in glass houses sink ships.
Loose lips sink ships.
I know. It was I think it was a Boondock Saints from the movie Boondock Saints.
Oh,
It
jeez.
was a quote from that.
Okay.
That's top 10. Probably top 3 of my movies. Because it's the only movie I've watched like 10 times
Yeah.
plus.
Well, for its time, it was good, but
so
like
good.
I don't know if it ages as well, though.
I don't know, it just
I
had
think
some
when
good
you rewatch
quotes.
it nowadays, you're like, oh, well, this movie's a lot lamer than I knew it was.
I know, but I think some of it was because I watched it so much at the time. And then I have some of those quotes that I've used repeatedly.
Oh, sure.
Like, what are we going to use this stupid fucking rope for? That's one of my favorite lines in the whole movie.
Yeah.
There's a couple other good ones, but... And I have another good new slogan.
Okay.
I wrote it down. My new favorite, USGA, United States Golf Association, they have a new slogan.
Do they?
We don't make a lot of the rules, but when we do, they're completely idiotic. So...
Are you mad about the
driver?
The driver being 46
It's so
inches?
stupid. It's so stupid. Like, who cares?
Yeah. Well, Justin Thomas was talking about how they should be focusing on other things, like
Right.
the arm bar putter.
Yeah, arm locking the putter.
That arm lock. Yeah, if you got rid of it being anchored on your chest, why are you letting it being anchored on your forearm?
Right. And
Yeah.
it's funny because I don't really see it. Like, I've used...
I can see that being an advantage for sure.
Yeah, and I've tried it, and it felt really awkward. Like, I've tried
Right.
belly putting.
Okay.
Super awkward.
Right.
Any anchoring for me always felt really weird, but I could see how someone could get really good at
Yes.
it.
Yeah. I don't like it for myself personally, but I can see someone taking advantage of that and
Yeah.
getting good at it. Because, like, essentially, like, when you see Bryson, for example,
Yeah.
like, it's just like it's an extension of his arm, and they just move and sync so well.
Yeah, and someone like him, I think it would be totally fine if they stopped. It just said, you can't do that anymore.
Oh, without question.
But I think some other people...
Well, anybody on tour will be fine
Yeah, I think...
in comparison to just like an average golfer, but
Right, but I know, like, who's it? Webb, Simpson, Adam Scott, like, they went through some struggles. As soon as they got rid of that, they were like,
Oh yeah, the Adam
they
Scott.
fell off.
I remember getting ready for that to happen.
Yeah, you have
Like
to.
he didn't get rid of it until he had to. I think you saw other players making the adjustment quicker. So
he held out hope.
Yeah, he was just like, I'm gonna just play as well as I can until it's over.
Right, I'm gonna stock up.
Yeah.
But I think Bryson will still manage to. I think he could make that putting stroke that he does, his rather unique putting stroke,
Yeah.
and be fine.
I think so too.
I don't like for him. And same thing with the driver. Like, so what? He hits the ball far.
Yeah.
He's the only one that could do it and keep the ball somewhat in play.
Right.
Like those
I
guys.
mean, he's not that accurate, but
He's accurate enough.
yeah, he's enough.
And like you see on like long drive, I think the guy that won Berkshire, I think he got it at he was like a 48-inch driver.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, you see they have a grid. It's like you just have to land it somewhere in the grid.
Oh, right.
Like all those long drive guys.
Yeah.
It's not like they're trying to hit a fairway. Like they're wildly inaccurate.
Yeah, they have to hit it straight essentially too, because there's no trees to maneuver around.
Right. But I'm just saying, I just think it was a waste of time to be like spending your time and energy being like, we're going to make a law about this.
Right.
That's like most laws, in my opinion, or fall under that category. Not golf laws.
And golf, or just like all the laws in
life.
general.
Yeah, just
right.
life laws.
Yeah, it's laws. They're necessary for society, but they're silly when they get adjusted by boundaries. And one
that's
county,
another
it's different than this county, or state to state, and
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. That's the arbitrary lines that come into play are silly.
Yep.
But we need laws for society to.
No, I understand that, but there's like extra ones.
I understand.
They just add extra ones, and they're just like, what are you doing? Why are you taking so much time out of your life to be like, yeah, this needs to be a law?
Yeah.
I don't get it. You could have just said nothing. It would have been fine. It could have just been not a thing.
Sure.
You made it a thing.
Many situations where that's the case, yes. All right. Do you want to move on to the
yeah.
the Pro-Am?
Yeah, the Pro-Am. Country Club of Scranton.
Country Club of Scranton.
October
First
11th and 12th? Nope. 10th and 11th. That's
10th
when it
and
was.
11th. Okay.
Days have blurred together a little bit.
Yeah, I really wanted to go and see it, but as I said, I was in the Big Apple.
In NYC.
Yeah.
So
Saw
yeah.
Neil Brennan perform. He's doing a one-man show.
Oh, nice.
He'll be on Netflix eventually, I think.
Are you going to be on there?
No.
Did you like streak across the stage?
No.
Well,
Well, also, I mean, but he's performing every night, so
Yeah.
it's like I don't even know if there was.
I think they usually say. I feel like the guy will be like, "Look,
yeah,
this is-
there weren't any cameras there
Noticeable.
that night.
Okay,
Noticeable anyway.
yeah." So anyway, NEPA Invitational, the first one,
Okay.
and it was awesome. I worked it. I was there 12 hours a day.
So that's part of the reason you didn't get to see any
Yeah,
golf.
I wasn't
like
watching
any-
golf.
any
There was a
PGA.
lot more stuff going on.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was just like,
Sounds like it would have been fun.
yeah, it was good because we got to see how 36 professionals would do on the golf course for
Sure.
one.
Yeah.
And, Korn Ferry guys, a couple guys that have played on PGA Tour, Latin America Tour guys.
Okay. Now, the
like
people
the-
who've played on the PGA Tour, just events, or they like used to have their
They had
card?
their card. Yeah, they've just kind of, like aged out of the PGA Tour.
Gotcha.
They're
Right.
probably mid to late
Any names that would be recognizable, or
I don't know.
Or kinda just like
I don't
fringe
think
players?
so. Like
Yeah.
Ted Treba's the guy. He's from Wilkes-Barre. He was on PGA Tour.
okay?
Brandon Matthews, who's the one that ran the event.
And he's younger and he's on his way up.
Yep.
He's up and coming to a certain
Mhm.
extent.
Yeah, he's gonna be. He has full status on the Korn Ferry this year,
Okay,
so that's good. So he get to play in all the events he wants.
that's nice. Yeah, I mean,
Which is huge.
If you get 3 wins in the Korn Ferry, they bump you up to a PGA, correct?
Yeah, I believe so. I think it's
Which
three-
is not easy to do
No.
by any means. Like 3 wins. Yeah.
if it happens. That was Sung J M. Like he dominated his year on the Korn Ferry.
Is that right?
Yeah, he led it. He led the Korn Ferry Tour from the first event and all the way through.
So he went wire to wire.
Yeah.
Not easy.
But
to do.
anyway, yeah, the event itself was good. Like it didn't, the course, they put the pins in some funky spots. Like Brandon went out a couple days before and was like, yeah, we're going to put the pin here
Oh, cool.
on Saturday and here on Sunday.
Wow.
Good luck. And
Were they so like either like really tough places where if you miss
yeah,
it,
they
you
were within, I think, still within reason. With like the slopes of our greens are pretty extreme, so
Yeah.
we didn't like put it on a side
Yeah,
hill.
and you guys
or
cut them
anything.
tight too. Like those things are running like glass a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were probably like 12, 13-ish,
Yeah.
which is to put pins in places there that are really good. There's very few. You only
Yeah.
get a couple spots.
Right.
But there wasn't. So the guy that won was Ben Griffin from Chapel Hill. He played for UNC.
Okay.
He was on. He tried to go. He like was professional. Stopped. Then people I guess he was working with were like, "Yeah, dude, you gotta play.
You got to play. Yeah.
You gotta keep trying."
Yeah, and he drove up from North Carolina.
He flew in.
Oh, he flew in,
He
okay.
actually flew in.
Okay.
Ironically, well, not ironic at all. He just got. Just felt like saying a filler word.
Right. Yeah.
He got in late Friday. Called Saturday morning. It was like, "Is there
I'm looking for a shuttle. I heard. Yeah.
I was like, "Is there a shuttle to get us to the golf course?" And I was like, "I don't know." Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know of any shuttles.
Sure. Yeah.
So got himself an Uber. Showed up Saturday. Shot 65,
Nice.
7 under on his own ball.
Yeah.
Team score was 62. So he eagled.
Oh, because he's playing. It was a pro-am.
Pro-am, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So that was impressive.
65 on his own ball, 7 under. Never seen the course before.
Correct.
Never played it.
Tricked
Never
out pin.
seen it.
Yeah.
Didn't play a practice
Nope.
round.
Wasn't there on Friday for the practice round. He just rolled on
He must
in.
have been putting like crazy.
Yeah.
He had to have been.
He might be the best green reader I've ever known in my life. Like,
Yeah,
how do you
honestly.
show up to that?
That is remarkable.
Yeah, it really is. So he had
So he must have had struggled the next day.
good one.
Yeah.
He did not. He shot 66.
Jesus.
Yeah. And the team shot 62 again.
Again. Yeah.
And they won by 4.
Wow. It's impressive stuff.
So he eagled 9 and 18 on Friday.
Was his amateur partner like good? I mean, well, yeah, he must
So-
have been.
So his amateur partner Joe Lawler,
Congrats to Joe as well.
yep. So his brother Bill was really great amateur, local am.
Uh-huh.
Just recently passed away from cancer.
That's a shame.
Was like a big proponent for like Brandon growing up.
Sure.
Played in there's like Lawler events in the local, like for the local youth
Okay.
players, and that's like some of the bigger events. It's
Cool.
Like the Lawler is a big one.
Nice.
And I think for Brandon to have him win was like the fact that he won, just happened to win, is like a great way to start out your invitational.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's really nice.
And yeah, the crowds were limited, which was probably a good thing for the first
And-
one. You don't get overwhelmed as like a staff for an event.
Oh,
You
sure.
go,
Yeah.
okay,
Right.
good. There's only a couple people.
Well, would you have expected there to be like there wouldn't have been thousands of people or anything like that?
No, but so I guess, the story goes, Larry Mize, the year he won the Masters, played in a Pro-Am at the country club.
Okay.
So after
Well, shit, yeah, well, yeah. See, but that's
that's different.
That's
I
different.
understand. But if Brandon does well,
right.
like the bigger he gets, the bigger this event's gonna get.
Absolutely.
So that's why I was
well,
like,
are
okay.
they? I was going to ask. Are they intending on doing it annually?
Yeah,
Oh, beautiful.
yeah, and I mean,
I heard they, raised tens of thousands, like $50,000, maybe more.
Scranton Area Foundation got 50,000.
Okay.
Some other things,
Also got.
yeah,
Oh, it's cool.
and then one of the
And there's a kid from Pocono, North Pocono, that.
Yep. Billy Paps.
He
He's
ended
a
up-
really good player.
Good.
Really,
Good for
really
him.
Yeah, I think he won the. I don't know if his.
Yeah.
No, they didn't have states yet. But anyway,
Gotcha. But he got himself a
yep. He's a member at the Country Club of Scranton now.
Yeah, okay, he got himself a membership. Yeah, well, a year membership.
Yeah.
Correct. All right, cool.
Yeah. So it's like a good all around, it's just like a good event, good for the local community. It's good for the golf course. You get a bunch of guys that have never seen the course before.
Right.
Get them there for 3-4 days. No one really, I didn't hear anyone complain about the golf course.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really nice track. You're not going to hear many complaints.
No,
except maybe pin placements if they're really tough.
But then we were very clear on that it was like we did not pick these.
Brandon did.
Yeah, blame that guy.
Okay,
he
was playing in it too. Like, isn't there kind of like a little bit of a bias there, or?
Yeah, but at least he's he's hurting himself too.
Okay,
he's not sitting on the
sideline.
sideline.
But he can.
He's like, I really like.
He can practice those putts a lot.
That's true, but
and then do that. So there's like a.
No offense to Brandon, but it didn't
conflict
really
of interest. Is that?
Yeah, but it also didn't help him. It's not like he didn't win.
Sure. Well, yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah. So it's not that big of a deal, but you can see people making that argument.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it was good. I think the response from some of the AMs who. Some of them were donors. They know Brandon. They're from Philly, Jersey, Florida areas.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
They had really high remarks for the course, which is really cool. They're like, you could host an open here.
Yeah,
it's so good.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
yeah, and that write up that they had in Golf Digest just a week or two ago. Like those are good things for the club.
Big. Moving in the right direction.
It's awesome. It's fantastic news, man.
I think that's it.
Yeah, is there anything else you wanted to?
No, I think we're good. Just everyone show up next year. We'll be prepared for crowds. I think.
Yeah, I'll probably be. I'll try and make it to the second annual.
Yeah, I don't know if they're doing it October again, or if they're gonna try and make it. We got lucky with weather. All side note.
Sure. Yeah.
It wasn't.
I mean, early to mid October tends to be really nice.
Yeah,
I think I've already mentioned how I love September golf. Like the beginning of October is really just an extension of that.
Right, but you could also get snow.
You can.
There's always that chance. Like, you go into September, you're like, okay, we're really unlikely to get snow.
I'm not looking forward to that.
But October, that's snow time.
It's not gonna be a bad winter this year. We got a bad one last year.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
We'll be all right.
You heard the prediction here first.
Okay.
This winter, like snowfall.
Just snowfall, not
that's
cold.
That's what I'm
anything.
basing it on.
All
yeah.
right, all right.
It's not. We're not going to get dumped on like crazy.
Maybe just one good one.
Yeah. One good one's enough.
One like 10 to 12.
Right. Yeah. I don't need this like 26-inch bullshit.
Oh yeah. When we get like monsters.
Just ugh.
You're just inside.
No thanks.
You're just stuck in there.
Yeah.
Back nine?
If we must.
Yeah, we'll go. We'll go to the back. We're going back to Vegas.
Oh, that's right, because we're in the Vegas stretch here.
Yeah. The Vegas swing.
The swing, yeah, that's that.
Yep. It's the CJ Cup at the Summit Club. We talked about it. I talked about it a little bit last week.
Yeah, briefly.
But it wasn't not by much. And we're recording in Clark Summit. Big Summit. A lot of Summit things going down.
Yeah. Hey.
NEPA Invitationals at the Summit. We're in the Summit.
Mm-hmm.
Summit Club.
Mm-hmm.
CJ Cup.
Mm-hmm.
They call it. I went on their website. I was like, I'll check this place out. They call it the Oasis in the Desert.
Nice.
And they show people wakeboarding.
Where?
Exactly. It's an oasis.
Do they have a wave pool?
I don't know. It looked more natural.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
But it's not though.
They dammed something up.
Yeah, they would have to, yeah.
But the views there were pretty...
Is Vegas going to be fucked in like a few years here?
I don't know.
Like the Hoover Dam, like Lake Mead was at like dramatically low. Because that's what feeds Vegas.
Yeah. I mean, they could be.
Oh, God, I hope not.
God, the desert's so nice looking, though. Just like looking at it, you're like, that looks awesome.
Yeah, but it's desolate, though. Like it looks nice for a little while. You can't do anything with it, though.
That's true. Well, you can build golf courses, apparently, and wakeboard at the Oasis.
Yes. Well, once water becomes more scarce there, they're going to get rid of that kind of stuff. That's going to be the first shit to go.
To be ghost towns.
Right.
Imagine Vegas being a ghost town.
Yeah, that's wild to think about. But
The Raiders just built the stadium.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, we gotta go back to fucking Oakland.
Yeah. It's probably
We got no
It would
stadium.
probably take decades
no
for it to actually
coach.
happening. They got no coach. Yeah.
You got the boot.
Yeah.
My Raiders are in shambles.
They're gonna find out that Gruden's not the only one that speaks that way in the NFL. Like they're kidding themselves if they think that's the case. You know, like if they're doing this investigation on the football team and that's how they found this stuff. If they keep on looking, they're gonna every coach, so many assistant coaches, so many players, like people are gonna be
everyone's
gone.
in a lot of trouble.
Like if
That's why they don't want to release all that.
right, yeah. It's like why do you like? I mean, it's a shame they shouldn't be speaking that way. But I guarantee you, Gruden's not the only one.
100%.
Yeah. But we're not on the turn anymore. So we'll get back to
Yeah.
the CJ Cup, which I'm going for JT because he's
won
had success there.
Mhm.
Or he has won twice there.
Yeah.
And I'm just because I was reading an article about his feelings on the new rules. You know, that's
I'm going Morikawa.
okay.
No more of these Ricky.
None of these bullshit picks. You're actually going to pick good players now.
Yeah, I want to pick someone who I want to win.
Yeah.
They're going to win, damn it.
Yeah,
Because
fine.
we've yet to pick a winner. Right?
I believe that's accurate. We've
Yeah.
come really close.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times.
I think you
in the
got
beginning.
really close. I was good. I had like a good stretch where I was like top 10
Yeah.
right in the beginning.
And I had a couple like twos.
Yeah.
You know.
But we haven't picked a winner yet.
I don't believe we have. We're
Which
gonna
is
have
crazy.
We're gonna have a
Not really,
celebration.
but yeah.
No, it's not crazy, and it's also not a big deal.
No. No. We're putting $0 on it.
Yeah, but
And-
it'll be fun. It will be fun when we hit.
Yeah. Kokrak, I think, won it last year.
Okay,
Not really sure. I thought I saw that, and I was like, that might not be right.
let's go with it.
But the field is big.
Is
Like,
it?
Yeah, it's got all the
Are there
like
good names too?
yeah, like DJ, Rory, Spieth, Fleetwood, like the all like obviously Morikawa, Hideki.
Like you're
This is like a
95% of your top 30 is going to
Yeah.
be in there.
Yeah, like it's a big one.
Oh,
And I was surprised. I was like, oh, geez, everyone's back for this one. Like this, I was just like scrolling through all the names. I
Okay,
was
yeah,
like,
because
oh.
we didn't see a lot of names on the last.
No, that's why I picked Ricky. I was like, maybe this would be just like a
Sure.
ease him right back into it. But
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's playing in this one. I didn't care. I don't give a shit, Ricky.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
You've disappointed us too many times, Rick.
Yeah, but I was
love
also
you, but
looking
we
at
can't pick
photos of because it's like right next to the base of a mountain. Because it's on like the west part of Vegas,
Okay.
and basically, you go any more west, you're just climbing a mountain,
Yeah.
which is cool. So you get like the view. One view is mountain, and then if you like turn
Maybe
around,
just like 180 degrees you're going to see.
you're looking at the strip.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
really?
Yeah, like you could see it out in the distance.
Okay.
So I was like, that's pretty badass.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, which I'm sure you could see probably all over Vegas in general.
Right.
Like
Because you're
mountains
not
over there,
buildings
strip
over
right
there. Yeah.
But it was just it's cool, and the like all the trails that are in that mountain range area,
Mm-hmm.
like literally right off the golf course. Like you walk off the golf course to the west, it's nothing.
Yeah.
There's no more buildings, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I think 18 might be like the one, which is gonna be weird. There's gonna be thousands of people there.
Yeah.
So you're thinking they got grandstands and all that, but I bet you if you just went on a normal Tuesday, you just went like, hey, I'm gonna go play the CJ.
Uh-huh.
It would be a really cool
Is
spot.
it a public course?
No,
No, yeah, right.
no,
Yeah.
it's in a private community. It's
Sure.
like one of the few like private like. So I bet you some of those trails are just for like them to
Just for
take,
yeah.
which is wild.
That's cool, you know.
And you could go wakeboarding there. So if you're a multimillionaire and you want to buy a house in Vegas and you want to golf and you want to bike in the mountains,
Yeah, we're going to recommend it against it.
yeah, but that's a spot.
That's if you're going to do it, that's the one to go to.
Yeah. But yeah, I got nothing else.
But
for
I'll
this.
strongly recommend against it.
I got better things to do with my money. Yeah. I talked about the babies.
What about the? Do we know who designed the course?
Oh, it was a Fazio.
Oh, baby, I'm in then.
Yeah.
God, why didn't you say that from the
I know,
beginning? I would have
I
been
think I
more
wrote that
enthusiastic
down.
about this. George Fazio or the
Bob?
other one?
Billy?
Tom?
Billy Fazio. I just put Fazio.
Okay, yeah.
But the other cool thing that I liked about it, looking at the aerials, was the range. The driving range looked awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like it was.
What about it?
It was just massive. Like when you have that much room and you're like, I think that's what a lot of the smaller or like older courses, they just kind of stuck them somewhere
Yeah.
and didn't really think about.
But you have the space there.
Oh yeah, they went to town.
So you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, and I always like the ones that are either like double-sided, so you could hit in both directions.
On a range?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah. There was one. I was at one. It's
Like that's enormous if you're doing
Yeah.
it like that.
yeah, it's a big range.
Yeah.
It's Victoria Hills was in Florida,
Okay.
in DeLand or DeLand, however the fuck you say it. But I spent a lot of time at that range, so
Okay.
I knew it well.
Yeah.
And
Jesus.
then Orange County in Florida, it's a circle.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome actually.
Yeah. They
Wow.
do the PGA shows like demo day.
Mm-hmm.
So every club manufacturer is just lined.
Lined all around the ring, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
That
really
was a
sweet.
wild one.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So I've been there. I didn't go for the demo day. I actually just went to like hang out and watch
Yeah.
someone teach.
That sounds like rich people shit too, though. You know?
I think Orange County's public though. So it's probably one of the more like tamer ones.
Okay.
Victoria Hills was extremely cheap.
Yeah.
They had a
I for the circle one, I picture it being like really nice.
yeah, it's all right.
You know?
It's I mean, yeah, it is nice.
I want it to be like perfection and that kind of thing.
Yeah. No. So you will probably be disappointed.
Oh.
It's still really nice.
I'll cancel it then.
Yep.
We're not going. We were gonna go on a field trip, but we're not doing it anymore.
I'm still gonna go down. You know, I've never played there, so I want to go play.
All right, fine, let's go.
Fine. I guess we'll leave.
Oh, are you willing to play in a Captain Mate tournament with me
Where?
at the Canoe Club?
When?
The 24th.
Of October?
Yes.
I'll have to check.
Okay. I've already asked 2 other people though, so they would
Okay.
both have to say no.
All
too.
right.
So you're safe.
Okay. Good. I feel much
But
better.
I was thinking to myself, I mean, you haven't played in forever. Like, what? It'd be awesome to bring you in.
Yeah. Oh, you brought the professionals. Like,
Oh yeah. See, then I would be like,
chill.
I'd be like, all right, relax. Like,
Relax.
The guy doesn't even know how to hold a club anymore. It's been so long.
I forgot if I was righty or lefty.
Righty.
So
You probably beat these guys righty though.
my righty swing.
Actually, not everyone. There are some good players up there. You know that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll think about it.
All right.
The return
Oh man, that would be something.
would
I hear you got a trip coming up.
Yeah.
Gary was telling me that Campbell was organizing something.
The Poconos.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. No golf for that one.
No golf, yeah, right. But
That might be the same weekend.
oh, damn it! I think it is. I was talking to Gary about it today. I think that's the case. Yeah, I think. So yeah, you're out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right. Nice knowing you, though.
Yep. Thanks. Cheers.
All right. Well, should we finish it off?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Cool.
Public service announcement time. If everyone could please slow down and move over when you're driving. If you see something happen on the side of the road, slow down, move over, get out of the way. If you can't move over, slow down to 20 under the speed limit and throw on your hazards. You alone could save someone's life.
Yes, we can't stress that enough.
And thank you.
So yeah, we'll get back to you next time. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we'll see how the CJ Cup plays out.